Kevin Samuels, the women that are on his channel, they all, and again, they're not all exactly the same, but they all are following the same script. They all have the same mindset. So to suggest that those women are off code, I disagree. I think that American black women who make appearances on Fresh and Fit or Kevin Samuels, again, mutually exclusive and all that other kind of stuff, I think they're on code. I think they're on code. Brothers, before we break down this video to show that black women who act like this are on code, let me ask you this. How many more times, how many more women are you going to have to see? How many more times? How many more fastballs down the middle? How many more predictable ass females are you going to have to see between these two channels with a combined 2 million subscribers? How much more of that are you going to have to see to admit to yourself, you know what? This is who and what black women really are. Listen, I'm not going to be the guy that tells you to stop dating black women. Listen. When it comes down to it, some guys are just not attracted to non-black women. I'm not mad at that. If black women are your type, if you're sexually attracted to black women and not sexually attracted to other races of women, cool. Like, nobody's suggesting that your type is, no. But the reason why a lot of you niggas get fucked up in the game is because you're not admitting to yourself what you're dealing with. You go into these interactions, these dates, these relationships with sisters, thinking, well, it's not all. You're generalizing, it's not all. They're off code. No, they're on code. They're on code. Nobody is suggesting that you have to give up on black women. Okay? I have never, listen, and if I've said it in the past, I'm going to go ahead and retract that statement. If you want to date, and this actually goes for all women, if you want to date black women, go right ahead. To a broader audience, if you want to date Western women, if you want to go through the rigmarole that it takes to train and date a Western woman, I'm not going to talk you out of that either. What I am going to do is what this channel is predicated on. That is to let you know what the risks are. Let you know who and what you're dealing with. Growing up, until I was 32 years old, all of my interactions with women ended in some sort of disaster. Not some more than others, but I didn't get it right. Only when I adopted the red mindset did my relationships with the opposite sex improve substantially. It wasn't because I swore them off or no. It's because I accepted Western women for who and what they are. That's why my relationships with them have improved over the years. Yes, there were some learning curves, there were some growing pains, but until I actually sat down and accepted, okay, this is who women really are, that's the only time things improved. If I went into every interaction with a woman after adopting the red, well, not all women are like that, I'd still be fucked up in the game, right? I'm not the guy that's going to tell you to just give up on all women. No, there are risks involved. And if you don't want to take those risks, I'm not mad at that either. But by the same token, if you are going to interact with women, there are certain things you are going to, there are certain absolutes you're going to have to resolve your mind to accept. This is the problem that brothers are having with sisters. Anytime somebody points out a bitch like this, or the bitch is on Fresh and Fit for the last, I don't know how long, most of the women on Kevin Samuels, they always think, yeah, but not all black women. You're generalizing, they're off code. Brothers, these women are on code. And you're the only ones that don't really seem to realize it. So here we have, once again, another quintessential example of a black woman, a black female, young, attractive black female who is on code. She's belligerent. She is irreverent. She has no respect. And she has not a clue. And she doesn't have a clue that she doesn't have a clue. And Kevin Samuels could have given her the wake-up call of all wake-up calls, but it appears that crazy people don't know they're crazy. So away we go.
Do you want to be married one day?
Of course.
No, it's not really of course. Why?
I want to get married because it's not more so of the marriage, like the certificate, it's more so of the union. Like, I want another man to want to spend the rest of his life with me, just like I want to spend the rest of his life with him. So it's more so like the union. Because marriage, I feel like, you know, legally, like with all the certificates and, you know, going back and forth with like sharing assets and things, but it's like the union of it and just love itself and just being with somebody for the rest of your life and confessing your vows unto God.
Okay, so
and raising a family, like that's like the vibe.
Hold down. The first thing you notice about this woman is the fact that she's very demonstrative, right? Geeky Anomaly on the Sharp Stream side also nailed it. Why are you shouting? She's very demonstrative. And listen, a demonstrative woman is not a bad thing. But women who are demonstrative, who are extroverted, these women are attention whores. These women are attention whores. Dude, Sean Morris, dude, you guys are in my head. Sean Morris literally picked out what's in my notes here. The quick movements of fake feminine behavior you pointed out before. Sean, I'm gonna tell you what. Sean, you're gonna fuck around, man. You're gonna fuck around and give away the game. Sean Morris is out here giving up the game. Come on, Sean. We got to let him wonder for a little while, but Sean is 100% right. 100% right. All of these quick movements, this is not really the way she moves. This is not really the way she moves. This is not really the way she talks. Right? Dr. B84 on the Sharp Stream, on the YouTube side says, yep, she's hood and her movements are not feminine. There you go. This is that fake femininity, y'all. Fake femininity. See-thrim, cloak the hood rat in me. Dude, I'm absolutely trying to tell you guys. I'm telling you. And you will see her body language change as this interview regresses.
See, one thing that shocks me about so many of our women is we are so rebellious as a culture. Right. We rebel against conformity. It's like we like vibes more than structure.
What do you mean? Like, so going to structure, what do you mean structure?
Everything that you said it's not about. The legalities. But
do you think the government kind of put that in play to kind of like...
Do you see? What's something else that you notice about this chick? She doesn't really let Kevin get 10 words in edgewise before she starts talking again. She interrupts him almost constantly. And guys, I'm going to warn you up front. It's going to be very frustrating. It's going to be very frustrating to listen to this interview. It is. She makes this interview almost unbearable. She almost makes it unbearable. But what you guys are going to have to understand is that this is what you are dealing with. Listen, no one is suggesting that you don't date black women. I don't. I'm not saying that you should or shouldn't, but I'm saying if you do, this is what you're dealing with.
It's just like, it's marriage about the love.
You asked me a question and you start answering.
Let you talk. You got it.
Well,
I'm going to let you talk on your own platform.
Were your mother and father married?
Yes, they're married still.
How long have they been married?
I mean, before I've been born, so I want to say like 29 years. Like they.
Here's another thing that seems to be on code with black women is that they can never answer closed-ended questions. Right? Did you go to college? Well, blah, 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 blah. How long have your parents been married? Well, blah, blah. No. How long have your parents been married? 29 years, Kevin. 29 years, Kevin. How tall are you? Well, between 5. How tall are you? Again, not feminine.
Friends, are their parents married?
Some of them are. It's like you know how to.
See? Are your friends married? Like, this is. Ooh.
What percentage of your friends, mother and father, are married and are still married?
I honestly want to say half and half. Like, honestly. Like, I want to say, I have my friends who, you know, grew up mom and dad both in the home.
Are they black?
Yeah. I mean, most of my friends are black or like mixed race.
Mixed? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
What's the marital rate in the black community?
Oh, so he just asked her the first question. This is when he is quizzing her for the very first time. What is the marital rate in the black community? Now, those of you here in the class of Sharp, you guys know what the marital rate of the black community is, right? Well, for black women, anyway. 1 in 4 black women get married, which means 3 in 4 black women will never get married. Those who do not know history are only doomed to repeat it.
Marriage rate in the black community now, and I remember watching one of your segments saying
30%.
Now she's going into, do you guys see how she always goes off into a tangent? Right?
30%. 30%. So I don't understand at 26 years old.
Yeah, Damien Hanna says at least Fresh's girl is feminine. Hashtag Team Sharp FNF. Yeah, of course. Of course. Dude, Fresh's girl is pretty and she's feminine and she shuts the fuck up.
Honestly. Why you're coming in?
Yeah, Dirty Dan says yes or no questions turn into life stories. Guys, how annoying is this? Like, think about what it's like to have just a simple conversation with this woman. Think about that. Guys, this is the way most sisters are. Oh, it's not all sisters. Guys, again, she's on code. Don't let these off-code sisters... Nope, this chick is on code. This is who you're dealing with. These are your queens.
Please explain.
And honestly, that's really a good question. I mean, of course, it's not something that I want. I don't want to get divorced, but it's also just...
That's what you talk about. I mean, ma'am, when you came...
She went right from marriage to divorce. And you want to know what the sad part about this is? This is an attractive young woman. This is an attractive young woman. I'm not even going to make a guess on her hair. But she's an attractive young woman. And she opens her mouth and she instantly becomes unattractive.
Yep. Talking. So if your mother and father are married almost 30 years and half your friends come from nuclear families, why do you come in talking like a woman who's seen the worst parts of stuff and worried about the government and structure and divorce?
I'll tell you why, Kevin. This is the mindset of black women. This is on code for sisters. This is on code, guys. This is on code. You niggas in the chat talking about quit letting these, whatever Heather said, letting women off code. Nope, this is on code. These are your queens with an A. Unique 79 already says fake hair Donovan. Okay, I can't. You know what? I give up on trying anymore. I give up on guessing. I need to go to Weave University because I need my certificate.
You sound like my dad. The government. You sound just like my dad.
But where'd you get this? Where'd you get this mess? Where'd you get this garbage from?
Do you see how she tried to compliment him and get her in his frame? You sound like my dad. Kevin looked right past that. He looked right past that. He's like, bitch, please, come on. I talk to 20 of you every day.
I think I was watching Vlad on a Vlad interview, and I see Nick Cannon. I've discussed this before, but Nick Cannon was basically.
I'm sorry, Nick Cannon. What does Nick Cannon have to do? What does Nick Cannon have to do with marriage and divorce, baby girl? What does Nick Cannon have to do with any of this stuff? Doesn't Nick Cannon have like 10 baby mamas? And has like another 3-4 bitches pregnant? Why are we even bringing them in? Why are we even bringing it? What value does Nick Cannon have to this conversation other than the importance of wrapping your shit?
Basically saying about, I forgot, don't quote me, but basically how the government just keeps track with your, just keeps up with your money. Like, love is about.
Now, I did not see this. Kevin is flipping her off. Wow.